The Colombo High Court today ordered the Director of the Criminal Investigation Department CID to produce documents related to a case filed by the Attorney General against former Ministers Mahindananda, Aluthgamage, and Nalin, Fernando. Both ministers are currently serving prison sentences for their alleged involvement in a separate matter. The case in question revolves around allegations of causing substantial financial loss to the government through the importation of 14,000 carrom boards and 11,000 checkers boards. These items were reportedly procured through Lanka Sathosa and subsequently distributed to political offices associated with then-presidential candidate Mahinda Rajapaksa during the 2015 presidential election period. The accused individuals in this case include the aforementioned former ministers Mahindananda, Aluthgamage, and Nalin Fernando, who are both currently incarcerated. Additionally, retired Major General Nanda Mallawarachchi, who previously served as the Secretary to the Ministry of Sports, is also implicated in the case. Unlike his co-accused, Mallawarachchi is currently out on bail. The case was brought before the court today, where it underwent further examination and deliberation. During the proceedings, the Colombo High Court issued a specific directive to the Director of the CID. The court ordered the CID Director to produce the listed documents or their original copies, if they are in the custody of the CID, to the Registrar of the Court. This directive comes with a strict timeline, requiring compliance within 1 week, starting from today. The importance of these documents in the ongoing legal proceedings cannot be overstated. They are expected to provide crucial evidence and insights into the alleged misuse of government resources for political purposes. The court's decision to demand these documents underscores the seriousness with which the judiciary is approaching this case. The allegations at the heart of this case paint a picture of political maneuvering and potential misuse of public funds. The importation of such a large number of game boards, 14,000 carrom boards and 11,000 checkers boards, raises questions about the intended purpose and the appropriateness of using government channels for what appears to be campaign-related activities. Lanka Sathosa, the entity through which these game boards were allegedly imported, is a state-owned retail chain. Its involvement in this matter adds another layer of complexity to the case, as it suggests the potential misuse of state resources for political gain. The distribution of these game boards to political offices associated with Mahinda Rajapaksa's presidential campaign further reinforces the allegations of impropriety. The timing of these alleged actions, coinciding with the 2015 presidential election period, is particularly significant. It suggests a possible attempt to influence voters or curry favor through the distribution of these game boards. Such actions, if proven true, would represent a serious breach of electoral laws and ethical standards expected of public officials. The involvement of high-ranking officials, including two former ministers and a retired major general who served as a ministry secretary, adds weight to the case. It highlights the need for accountability at the highest levels of government and underscores the importance of transparent and ethical conduct in public office. The fact that two of the accused, Aluthgamage and Fernando, are currently serving prison sentences for separate offenses adds another dimension to this case. It raises questions about patterns of behavior and the potential misuse of power during their time in office. Their current incarceration also presents logistical challenges for their defense in this new case. The third accused, retired Major General Nanda Mallawarachchi, finds himself in a different position, being out on bail. His involvement as the former secretary to the Ministry of Sports suggests that the alleged scheme may have had broader reach within government circles. His unique Status among the accused may also lead to different legal strategies as the case progresses. The court's order for the CID to produce the relevant documents within a week demonstrates the urgency with which the judiciary is treating this matter. It also puts pressure on the investigative authorities to ensure that all evidence is properly catalogued and readily available for scrutiny by the court. The nature of the documents being sought remains undisclosed at this time. However, they are likely to include financial records, import documents, distribution lists, and potentially communication records that could shed light on the planning and execution of the alleged scheme. The involvement of the CID in this case is noteworthy. As Sri Lanka's primary investigative body for serious crimes, their role in gathering and preserving evidence is crucial. The court's direct order to the CID Director emphasizes the importance of cooperation between different branches of the justice system in pursuing this case. As the case unfolds, it is likely to attract significant public and media attention. The allegations touch on sensitive issues of political corruption, misuse of public funds, and the integrity of the electoral process. The outcome of this case could have far-reaching implications for political accountability in Sri Lanka. The legal proceedings are expected to be complex, given the nature of the allegations and the high profile of the accused. The defense teams for the former ministers and the retired Major General will likely scrutinize every aspect of the prosecution's case, including the validity and interpretation of the documents ordered by the court. For the public, this case serves as a reminder of the ongoing challenges in ensuring transparency and accountability in governance. It highlights the importance of robust investigative processes and an independent judiciary in addressing allegations of misconduct by public officials. As the one-week deadline for producing the documents approaches, all eyes will be on the CID and the court. The contents of these documents, once revealed, could potentially alter the course of the case and provide new insights into the alleged misuse of government resources for political gain. The broader implications of this case extend beyond the individuals involved. It raises questions about the systems and safeguards in place to prevent the misuse of public resources for political purposes. It also underscores the need for ongoing vigilance and reform in government procurement and distribution processes. As the legal proceedings continue, they will likely spark broader discussions about political ethics, campaign financing, and the use of state resources during election periods. The outcome of this case could potentially influence future legislation and regulations aimed at preventing similar incidents. In conclusion, the Colombo High Court's order for the CID to produce documents related to the carrom board case marks a significant development in this high-profile legal matter. As the case progresses, it will undoubtedly continue to draw attention from various quarters, serving as a test case for political accountability and the strength of Sri Lanka's judicial system in addressing allegations of misconduct by public officials.